Introduction. Welcome to the United Nations Police English Language Assessment. This assessment consists of two parts, the reading comprehension and the audio comprehension. The instructions to both parts will be clearly explained before we commence. The use of any computer devices, microphones, books, external notes, or assistance from others is not permitted. We expect full compliance and good conduct during this test. Any candidates who fail to observe appropriate conduct will be excluded from the assessment process, and the incident will be communicated in writing to the authorities of the member state concerned and to the SAAT coordinator in the UN Police Division. Part 1 is the reading comprehension. You will be given a mission-related story with a question and answer sheet which contains 10 questions related to the key facts of the story. You will also be given a blank sheet of paper for your note-taking. Any notes that you take on the blank sheet you are allowed to keep throughout the exam. Read the text very carefully. You may write on the test as you wish. You will not be graded for any marking made on the test itself, only on the question and answer sheet. After reading the test, answer the 10 questions on the question and answer sheet. Be sure to include the entire key fact in your answer. It is not necessary to write in grammatically complete sentences. It is highly recommended that you use the blank sheet of paper for important notes from the reading. These notes will be essential for Part 2 of the assessment. You will be able to keep only the sheet of paper with your notes for the second part of the exam. Keep the test and question and answer sheet face down until you are asked to start. You will have 20 minutes to complete the reading comprehension. The instructor will indicate when these 20 minutes begin. The instructor will then announce when there are 5 remaining minutes and when there is 1 final minute. After the 20 minutes have passed, the instructor will collect the reading test and the question and answer sheet. You will keep the written notes that you made on the blank sheet of paper for the second part of the assessment. Please write your full name, your individual test serial number, and other details clearly in the space provided on the question and answer sheet you receive. Good luck. Introduction. This is the second section of the UNPOL Combined Language Assessment. It is divided into 2 parts. In the first part, you will hear one person describing the mission-related topic you have just read about in the reading comprehension. It will be introduced as the narrative. In the second part, you will hear a conversation between 2 people who are discussing the same mission-related topic. It will be introduced as the dialogue. Please be reminded that the use of any computer devices, microphones, books, external notes, or assistance from others is not permitted. Candidates who fail to observe appropriate conduct during this test will be excluded from the assessment process. Such actions will be duly noted and communicated in writing to the authorities of the member state concerned and to the SAAT coordinator in the UN Police Division. You will be given a report writing form and another blank sheet of paper. Take careful notes on the blank sheet of paper of both the narrative and the dialogue. Pay attention to the important facts and key information. You will hear the recording only one time. Once the narrative and dialogue are finished, you will be asked to use your notes from both the reading and the audio parts to write down your own complete police report. You will have 30 minutes to complete your police report. The instructor will indicate when these 30 minutes begin. The instructor will then announce when there are 5 minutes remaining and when there is one final minute. Please do not forget to write your full name, your individual test serial number, and other details clearly in the spaces provided on the report writing sheet. Good luck.
Narrative. On 24 July 2012, at LNP Headquarters Anti-Robbery Unit Office, made the separate interrogation to the suspects Eric Dye, alias Dog Farm, and Murla Torle, alias Walking Stick, to gain information about the origin of M16 rifle recovered from them and their involvement in some robbery cases, particularly at Pencilville. Both suspects verbally added that they just stole the firearms to exchange it for food, but later they done armed robbery to steal money to buy foods to eat. According to Eric Dye, on 16 June 2012, at midnight, along with his friend Korma Jolly, went to the Jordanian camp fence at Congo Town to beg for the food to eat. On-mill Jordanian FPU officer replied to them to wait for a while. While they were waiting for food, officer on duty left for the food, leaving the rifle unattended behind his guard post. They opened the gate, rushed for the rifle, and started escaping with the M16 rifle. The first area where they went with the rifle to hide was Away Beach at Congo Town Back Road. After the rifle was on their position, they operated armed robberies on 3 different areas in Montserrat County. They, together with AKA, also known as Walking Stick, made an armed robbery at Rehab Lone Star Tower in Jacob Town, and they were able to rob assorted cell phones and share it. They again armed robbed Total Gas Station at New Hope Junction, Jacob Town, and they got 20,000 Liberian dollar. They also made an armed robbery at truck garage at Amagache community and been able to loot assorted cell phones, assorted scratch cars, and $200. On 24 July 2012, they were arrested at Jamaica Road along with another rifle of similar make. On 20th July 2012, on-poll officer together with LNP CST counterparts bringing along in handcuffs arrested suspect Korma Jale went to Jamaica Road for possible arrest of another suspect Sal John, who assisted to steal other M16 rifle from Jordanian FPU in 2010, but he couldn't be located. LNP CST counterpart tried to locate all the victims of the armed robbery perpetrated by the arrested suspects to record and file the same to the proper court and to strengthen evidence on hands to put the arrested suspects behind bars for good.
Dialogue. Police officer. Please state your name and age for the record.
My name is Eric Dye. I'm also known as Dog Farm. I'm 22 years old.
Do you know why you were arrested?
Yes, I stole a rifle from Jordanian FPU a month ago.
Why did you get involved with the incident?
I, along with my friend, stole the rifle for the sake of food.
What is your friend's name?
Korma Jola.
What did you do with the rifles?
Initially, we stole the weapon for the sake of food. After the weapon was on our possession, we operated armed robberies on 3 different areas in Montserrat County, Liberia.
What weapons did you all use to rob the houses?
2 rifles, hammer, and some iron bars.
Who else participated in the robbery?
Murla Torle, also known as walking stick, and other two boys.
Do you know where the two boys come from?
They are from Christian Community, Pennsylvania, Liberia.
Why did you get another rifle of the same type?
Well, it was with walking stick. It was on his possession since 2 years.
Do you have any idea how did he get this?
In 2010, at a time that he couldn't remember, about 200 hours to 300 hours, Torle had stolen similar rifle from the same place, Jordanian FPU, and being used to conduct multiple armed robberies.
What was your plan?
We were making the plans to rob some more gas stations in Monrovia. However, we received information that the police were investigating the case and were searching for us. We scared and contained in a house.
Thank you for your cooperation. We may require an interview with you again later.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.